did this event, and it's at a place called BizTown, and it's a place where there's a bunch of little businesses inside this big room.
Personally, I thought it was fun to help the kids out because they were really excited.
I thought BizTown was pretty cool. The kids seemed pretty stoked about all the businesses, and it's pretty cool to see how people.
So at BizTown, we had a mayor and we had everyone in City Hall. There was people running a news station, people running banks, people running a whole bunch of retail stores, and like there was a restaurant too. And everything all worked together, and it created this really good simulation, this like little town that they all could work around in, and it all worked out really well.
Hi, my name is Dennis Ballin.
Hello.
Hi.
Dennis Ballin from Blazing Bagels came in to talk to us about starting his own business and how his business started very small, running it out at the back of his car, and eventually it grew to where he has a very steady customer base.
He worked for Blazing Bagels. It was his own company, and he came in and he's selling us the bagels for our school store, The Edge. And he was really cool. He talked about how he started his own business and what problems he went through, like bankruptcy and budgeting problems. And it really just like taught us a lot.
And I would never turn that down. He wanted on a main street.
He had a person advertising with a sign on the street, but the city of Redmond didn't like that. And so they asked him to stop, but because it was an issue about free speech, it ended up going all the way to the Supreme Court, and he won in the end, which is amazing because he was a small business against, like a major city in the area.
When he lost his job and it seemed like his business was failing, instead of just giving up, he modified his business plan to make it work. Now, he is very successful. He has 2 plants in Bellevue and in Redmond, and he is delivering bagels all across the Northwest.
Okay, so I went to Bobford, and it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a valuable experience that I learned a lot from, and it was really cool because like Bobford was really nice, and he gave us a lot of really good experiences.
There's 2 types of jobs in management companies. There's white hat jobs and black hat jobs.
He showed us qualities like putting family first, saving your money, and making sure you want to know what you're going to do when you grow up. These qualities are very important. I feel I have benefited a lot from going to Bobford.
It taught us about how it works, like how it has the accounting part, has the actual manufacturing part, has the dealership part. It's really cool because I didn't actually know all that stuff happened at a car dealership. Bobford really cares about customer service, and he really cares about what everybody thinks. Like, he wants everybody to come back after they buy a car.
He showed us qualities like putting family first, saving your money, and making sure you want to know what you're going to do when you grow up.
My favorite part of DECA is how we're learning business concepts and how to apply them to competition.
So when I signed up for DECA, I wasn't really sure about what I would do or anything, but it actually seemed to be pretty cool, and I got really interested into it, and I started getting more involved in the activities. It turns out to be my favorite class of the year. I like doing everything in marketing. I can't wait for area, and I'm actually looking forward to doing more stuff in the future with Mr. Pibb.
DECA is a really helpful and fun class you can take. You don't only go to competitions, but you also learn a lot of business terms and how to run your own business. Like, you learn about budgeting, target marketing, advertising, and all this helpful stuff. We've had guest speakers, and it's a really good opportunity. You get to help other people, and it's really fun. But it's a great course to take, and you learn a lot.
I sure got a lot out of DECA, and a lot more than I expected. From the first day, McCabe came in, and he told us how to become successful in the business world. I learned a lot about speaking, how to be a better speaker, how to communicate with people, and how to become a leader.
I really like DECA, and I really like marketing because, it really teaches us about relevant issues that happen today, like recessions, I mean, it talks about how inflation and deflation happen, and also like product pricing.
DECA in general just teaches you a lot about being an educated consumer, and I think that's one of the great reasons to join.
When I first signed up for marketing, I wasn't really expecting a lot out of it. I just thought it would be a really fun class, and I know that there was like a lot of opportunities that come along with it, and to my surprise, I'm actually learning a lot, and stuff that I can use like in my everyday life and in my future. And also, I'm really excited for the area conference.
I really am looking forward to winning that state.
McCabe's taken us to a lot of field trips, and he's invested a lot of time and resources in his students, and I really appreciate that.